Hi, I'm Hef.
I am Lindsay.
And this is Best Friends Nonsense.
Did you get kicked off the island?
Poor thing.
I guess I'll take this if you want me to.
I don't need a pillow.
Yeah.
I need a comfy hoodie.
Exactly. I feel like it's comfy, like pillows
Yes.
on your side and my side, and it matches my shirt.
And mine matches me.
That's weird. We didn't even plan that.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we gotta do our thing.
Yep. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. This is going to be, we're not sure kind of episode. We're feeling a certain type of way. So sorry if it's like a kind of a downer episode. We apologize.
But we figured the best way to get past feeling meh is to talk about how we feel and get through it.
Yeah, because what are the chances that we both feel bleh at the same time?
Yeah. We were already starting to talk about it, about how we both had thoughts today about what if we just skipped a week?
Yeah.
It would be fine, but then it's one of those things where we're both the kind of people that if we stop it one time, it's going to make it so easy to just quit the whole thing.
Yes, because that's my toxic trait with anything.
Yes, same.
Like exercising. It's so important and whatever, and I'm so good for like a week and a half. And the moment that I'm like, I just don't feel like doing that right now, I never do it again.
Yep.
So I just know I'm a toxic, that's just how I am. My toxic trait is I have to be consistent or it doesn't work.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I make one little slip, I am all the way off the wagon.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no tumbling down the hill.
There's no halvesies. Yeah.
I am all in or all out.
Yeah.
I cannot half anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ugh. And work. Work has been a thing like that for me. I have been pushing myself so hard. I haven't had any call-offs for a long time, and I used to call off all the time.
Really?
It was really bad. When I worked at Olive Garden, I called off a lot. Anytime that my mental health was bad, I called off. I don't do that anymore. Now, mind you, yes, I am on anxiety medication. I am taking it consistently. I am doing better. I'm, putting good thoughts in my head. I'm not making the same bad choices that I used to make. I'm putting myself first. I'm doing all that. And I do think that makes a big difference. But I also think that my toxic trait right now is that work is my hyperfixation. I am putting everything into my job.
Yeah.
I work at a restaurant. I'm a server and bartender and trainer. But I am, I live there.
Yeah.
I had so many tables last night, and the main reason that I had so many tables is because I would have, we counted it up at one point. As the bartender, I had 11 total tables that I was taking care of. And multiple tables in those 11 were people that were getting ready to be sat somewhere else in the restaurant, saw me and said, "Can I sit with her instead?
Wow.
I want her. I've had her service before. I want her." And it makes me feel really good, but it also makes me like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go insane. I can't take care of all of you at the same time.
Right. And that's what I asked you before. How is that a thing? Because as a bartender, you're also making other tables drinks.
Yep.
And
people can literally just come in and sit in my section. And because you used to be a host, if somebody asks you to sit somewhere in a certain person's section, you can't tell them no.
Exactly. And that used to stress me out.
Yep. And it was stressing her out too. And she's 17.
Oh,
she's
bless her heart. She don't know.
Oh my goodness. And she was apologizing to me after it, but when she would seat them and she knew that it was going to stress me out, she would immediately say, okay, but I know that she's super busy right now. Let me grab you some silverware, and can I go ahead and get you drinks that, don't involve alcohol? She can take care of the rest, but I can't get you anything that I have to ring in first.
Exactly.
So, she would get them anything that they needed and get them started so that I could get to them when I had time. And because she also explained that I was super busy ahead of time, they were also more patient with me. And I didn't have any tables that got mad at me or got impatient with me. Nobody got snippy. There was a couple tables that I was like, oh my goodness, I dread going back to this table because they are going to hate me. And one of them was a table that had like a $40 check and handed me a $20 bill as a tip.
Wow. You're setting their expectations. You were talking about the table that gave you 20 on a 40.
Oh yeah, they were so nice. Oh my goodness, but I dreaded going back to them because they had asked me for something. I can't remember what it was, and then they were like, we're just ready to pay the bill, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And they were like, it's okay, like, you're fine. Like, I've ran restaurants before, and I would hope that I would have had somebody like you working in my restaurant, because you're just going at it, you're doing it, you're trying your hardest to be everywhere all at the same time, and you're not letting it break you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that I desperately needed to hear.
Like, I was like, for sure.
I was like, don't get me wrong, the 50% tip is nice and very appreciated. However, I just it melted my heart, the kindness that I had in the restaurant yesterday. Like, my manager, who is he's just a tougher manager, but he gives everybody crap, but he gives it, but he can take it too. So we banter back and forth all the time. And he was even like showering me in compliments all night, but especially at the end of the night, like, you really killed it. You did a good job. I know you were stressed out, but I never had to worry about you. You didn't ever disappear or anything. You didn't lose your mind. You just went for it.
Yeah.
So,
which is always good.
Yeah, it was really good. I am very much a words of affirmation kind of person.
Same.
Like, if you start telling me that I'm doing a good job, like, that means a lot to me. Like, yeah. It means a lot hearing that after a long shift. It makes the long shift not hit so hard at the end. It makes a difference between me crying on the way home or not. So,
well, speaking of words of affirmation being your love language, it's also very much mine, because as soon as you said that, it reminded me of Sunday, which I guess it wasn't even part of my catch up, but I was like, it took me aback because we messed up one of the songs, because it was like we were apparently the Father's Day guests, even though we're always there. Anyway, we were like the guest singers in a way, I guess. So we only practiced the song like one day, and normally we try to be way more prepared than that, but we just couldn't, because for some reason June has been so busy for us. Incredibly busy. I don't understand why. So we only practiced for a little bit, and we messed up the song on stage, and that really bothers me because I'm already a super nervous person. I love to sing. I really do. But in front of a bunch of people really stresses me out. But it really took me aback, because then my pastor, when later, and if you're not religious, I apologize, but my pastor later in like the foyer that we have, he said, I want to tell you something. And I was like, oh no, what?
Oh yeah. Any person, you can't. No, God.
Yeah. And he's like, when you came through those doors the first time, you brought a fresh wind with you. And I was like, I tried so hard not to cry. I was like, thank you. He goes, yeah, and I'm just so glad that you came and that you're using your gift here. And I'm like, you gotta stop. I'm gonna
cry.
You can't do that to me. Yeah. And I just kept, well, thank you. And then his daughter, who I don't know if she listens or not, but she has before. She has given me a compliment on my singing before. And I was right on that high for a while because I don't want it to sound weird, but like she does something with her singing that she does. Like she plays shows and she does stuff. And like her complimenting me and telling me that she wants my voice, like that gives me such like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, oh my, thank you so much. That means so much to me.
Yeah.
Because like, it's not like I've never been complimented on my singing because like, you tell me things and my family has always complimented me, but it's like different when she's not a stranger, but she's not, I feel like
she's not a close friend that
yes.
you're expecting to build you up. Like,
yes.
we build you up because we love you
exactly.
as a person too.
Right.
You know, and we know you inside and out, so of course we're going to compliment
right.
you, but getting it from somebody who you don't know as well or you haven't known as long.
Yeah.
It's a different person telling you, and that does make a difference.
It does. And she told me it again, and she was like, you just got something natural with your singing voice, and I've been taking voice coach, like singing coach.
Lesson.
Yeah. She's been taking lessons for years, and she still hasn't got to that point that I have naturally. That just means so much to me that she took the time to tell me that.
Yeah.
And it's just, I just am like,
that's
why are they being so nice to me?
It's more than just a compliment. It's a well thought out, it's genuine.
Yes, exactly.
And when it's something like that, that just weighs so deep, especially when you have anxiety.
Yes.
And
especially when I messed up the song.
And like we kind of both grew up as like the background characters. We were always somebody's sister.
Yes. Yeah.
And so
God, that just resonated with me, dude.
Yep.
Jeez,
so it's like it feels really, really good to get recognized for you being you.
Yeah.
Or
that's probably why you're currently working so much, is because they make you feel important.
They make me feel
I wanted
important,
to say that earlier,
and,
but you were telling your story, so I didn't want to interrupt. But that's why you're there all the time. That's why you're hyper fixated on it right now, because they make you feel important.
Yeah, and they love me so much, and they tell me all the time. Yeah. And, like, my favorite managers, like, they both get so excited when they see me come in. Like, Monday was yesterday. Saturday. When I got there, I was the Saturday night bartender. And I usually walk in the door about like 3:45. I'm supposed to be there at 4. And I get there, I set my purse down, I say hi to everybody, I take a look around, see if anything needs done before I get on, like what do I need to prepare for. I am very much that employee, again, for the reasons that we have discussed. But my manager was up at the host stand, and so I walked through the door, like, into the bar area. And I was up there for, it had been a little bit, probably, I mean, maybe just about, like, 3 or 4 minutes, really, but still. And he had turned around, and I was turned around, I wasn't even looking, but I heard somebody else up there go, "It's Heather!" And so I turn around, and he's like, he was just like so excited to see me, and I'm just like, I'm on the schedule, you know, I'm coming in,
right?
Like,
right.
But it was funny. I liked that. It, again, just
right, exactly.
Don't do that to me. Don't get that excited to see me.
Exactly.
You don't know what that does to my brain.
Don't tell me how I'm a fresh wind.
Yeah.
Or like fresh air, because that will give me a big head.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that. You can't tell me that I'm a joy to be around.
Exactly.
Then I'll start thinking that I'm great.
Right. Exactly. And that'll ruin everything.
What a nightmare I would be.
Exactly.
If I felt good about myself.
Exactly.
Y'all need me depressed.
This is the reason that you like me, is because I'm so like down to earth, but you keep complimenting me, that I'm going to be the opposite, and it's not going to be so fun.
Don't change who I am with compliments, please.
Don't change me.
Like, oh God, you can't tell me I'm great. I'll believe it. I can't. You can't do it. but
we're laughing because we don't want to cry.
that's terrible. Oh my gosh.
But I guess also why I'm blah is because I've been feeling so much guilt about getting. We took Scooby from my home because now he is healed and he is in his new home. And
that's where he was originally gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason he even came here was because I was not able to get him fixed in time. Mm-hmm. But now that we got him fixed, we now have him in his
hopefully not forever home.
Like his permanent foster, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the foster he was supposed to go to live until I can finally get my own place, get out and right. get him. Which I'm just waiting on management now. And I think since everybody seems to be done taking their vacations, management-wise, we might be able to get the ball rolling on me and somebody else. But we'll see.
But, yeah, I felt immense guilt.
My gosh,
just
why
because...
did I get back? I lapsed back to work.
Yeah. But, yeah, I just felt like immense guilt because I feel like... Because you just kept telling me how him here helps you and, like, him, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just felt like I was taking him away from you, and I felt so guilty. But then you kept telling me other things opposite, so I'm like,
Because that's originally where he was supposed to go anyway, and... He is a very active cat.
So
and it's
active. And it was making me lose my mind.
Exactly. And I don't want that for you as a mom of a toddler who already makes you lose your mind because it's her job to make you lose your mind.
Exactly.
You don't need a kitty cat doing that on top of it.
Right.
It is okay.
Yeah, I know.
It was an added benefit. It was a unplanned but welcome benefit.
Right, yeah.
It's
and
okay.
Also just because, like, and it wasn't even only just me, it was also my girls.
Yeah.
And they're important to me.
He was driving them nuts, too.
He was. And, like, Ivory is not a completely different cat, but, like, when he was here, you could tell that she was stressed out.
Yeah.
And probably from her grape that he tried to do before he got fixed. Really, I think, did something to her psychological. And Lily doesn't hide as much as she used to when he lived here. So, like, you can already tell that they're like, oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I did not want that for your girls anymore either.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's the thing, is, like, he is
I don't remember any male cats being that crazy, though.
I think it's just a thing where, like, he has not been around any other cats.
Yeah.
At all. And then he's finally around girls. And even though they were fixed, he's like, they're girls.
Yes, exactly.
I must get the girls.
Yeah.
The girls don't want you,
and
buddy.
I mean, we have a lot of strays around here, so he could have sensed their stuff.
Yeah, it could have been like him sensing them, but confusing it with your girls.
Could have been.
Like, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
But it was added stress on you, added stress on them.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But I feel, and Boo Boo, she just keeps going, Scooby! And I'm like, he doesn't live here anymore.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
She loved him.
Yes.
And he loved the attention. Yeah. Yeah, it was very much a love-hate because he would get irritated when she would get him.
Yes.
But go back to her.
Yeah.
But he would do that with my niece, so it's just a thing. He's like, I want your attention, and I want you to play with me, but I don't want you to play the way you're playing.
Exactly.
You're not playing right. I'm leaving. And then he comes back for more.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I still have some of that guilt, and I don't know, I just feel, I don't know. I sort of kind of woke up this way. And also I'm listening to a audiobook that kind of just also, I enjoy it, but it's also just, the talk about drugs makes me feel uncomfortable because I've never been around it. I wasn't raised around it.
Yeah.
The most I've ever heard about it was, like growing up was in church, us telling it was bad.
Yeah.
That's all I really ever heard about drugs. And so, like, this story takes place back in like the 60s, 70s. So everybody was on some kind of drug back then. And it follows a rock and roll band, so especially they're on drugs. And just they like the way they talk about it and how comfortable they are about talking about it, and it's around kids, and it really makes me so like upset. I don't know why. And there is one part that I'm probably not going to mention on here because I don't want to put a thing on there, but it got a really sad turn, and I don't know if I want to listen to the rest of it. Yeah, but there's like 15 hours left on the book. I'm like, where do we go from here? I'm confused. But that's also kind of screwing with me a little too.
Yeah. I feel that. Like, I love books like that, but at the same time, yes, it messes with me. And like, I've even had people come in from just smoking the devil's lettuce. And
my parents always laugh when I say that.
But like, but it's a podcast. I don't want us to I don't want a warning.
Yeah.
But like, it will bother me when people come in and they smell like it so much that you know that they just like hotbox their car.
Right.
And they're coming in with children.
Yeah.
That you can smell it on too.
Yeah.
Like, that makes me upset.
Doing stuff around kids, I don't really
that's
that.
not okay. Like,
yeah, even cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's bad for their lungs.
Yeah.
Like, I know that there's benefits, and I'm not arguing that, but inhaling anything into your lungs that's not oxygen is bad for you.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad for your lungs. Compare it to this or compare it to that. Okay, compare it to oxygen, and it's bad. It's not good for you.
Right.
It is what it is. So, especially on developing lungs, anything is bad. You can't do that to them. Secondhand smoke from anything is bad.
Yeah.
Like, you can't convince me it's not. Like, the research is there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I vape nicotine, but I will tell you, it's bad for you, and you shouldn't do it. Yes, I do it. I am aware. But it is also, like, nicotine is an addictive chemical. It is what it is. So,
yeah,
yes, I eventually would love to stop.
Yeah. I mean, my dad's been on it since he was on it. Like, it's some kind of whatever. He's been smoking forever. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure he started when he was like 14, 15. I don't remember. And he's like 60 now. So, like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So, I grew up with secondhand smoking. And so, I'm sure my lungs aren't that great just because of all the years of that. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything around kids that isn't wholesome and innocent, really, I don't like it.
Yeah. It breaks my heart. I hate kids getting exposed to things like I was a sheltered kid.
Same.
And so I know the damages that can be done from over sheltering.
Right. True.
But, oh my goodness, shelter your kids from certain things.
Yeah.
There are certain things that they don't need to see.
Right. And I feel like that's a delicate
It is a very
mix.
delicate subject.
Yeah, because, like, I can think of a lot of instances of, like, our friend, you, and our other friends who have been very sheltered. And then it was like you turn 18 or even, like, a teenager, and like everything is your oyster, and you start flipping out basically because you're like,
yeah.
What is all of this? I missed all of this growing
Exactly.
up. So, and then there was me, who I was kind of sheltered, but I knew of things.
Yeah.
But, and maybe that's why I never felt like I had to adventure.
I feel, yeah, because I went from severely sheltered. I was way more sheltered than you were. But I have experienced way more things in life than you have, because I went, what?
0 to 60. Yeah.
Like, I went a little nuts. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I did.
That doesn't make me better.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make you better, and it doesn't make my life better either. Like, just because I've experienced more does not mean it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I have mental health problems. They didn't get here on their own. Some of them did, but some of them were brought on.
Right.
By experiencing things. Some things are better left unexperienced.
For sure. I mean, if we were all the same, it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little bit of something everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of scared to tell you.
Why?
Because you're gonna yell at me.
Is it 2 letters again?
No.
Okay, then I would have really yelled at you. Is it baby daddy guy? Yeah, I know. You can never just talk to this guy, can you? It's always got to go somewhere, don't it?
It hasn't gone anywhere yet. It might tomorrow morning.
I probably just blew out everybody's R.I.P. to your ears. I'm sorry.
Mama's got needs.
Well,
He knows how to meet the needs. It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes, I guess. Anyway, so sorry about the sad intro, but
Yeah.
we're back feeling a little better now that we've talked about our feelings. Now she's dancing. Yeah.
We had food.
We did. Also, yeah, we took a food break.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could see our beautiful bag.
We got noodles.
Yes. Noodles make everything better. So now we're going to do that classic, if you guys know, the classic, word association game.
Yes. So, I will say a word, and then Lindsay will say the first word that pops into her brain after I say my word.
Yes.
And then we will go back and forth from there. And
or we'll just wing it. I don't know what we're going to do.
We'll see what happens, and there might be some dissection in there, because there might be why was that the first thing that came into your head? Like, that says a lot. Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. We are not a professional podcast. If you came here for professionalism, what are you doing here?
Yeah. If this looks professional to you, it's only because of her husband.
Right.
That's it.
The blue and the pink. Yeah, we changed up our colors again. Isn't it great?
Now we're doing 2 different colors.
I know. We're just going to keep playing with it.
It's fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, game.
Okay. Flower.
Garden. Yeah.
Olive.
Branch.
Oh.
I said garden.
I know. That's what
I said garden again.
Garden made me think of olive. Bird.
Yeah. Let's see. Bird. Grape. I don't know.
Green.
Grass.
Turtle.
Why was my first thing to say purple? I don't know. I'm back here at green, I guess.
I don't know. Broom.
Closet.
Why was that the one that I thought of too?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even have a closet to put mine in.
I saw your broom and I was like, broom.
Yeah, exactly. It hangs out over there because I don't have a closet to put it in.
Well, it's a good spot for it.
Right.
Mine's by my trash can, I think.
Oh.
Maybe it's missing. I don't
Sometimes I put it by the litter boxes.
know. Yeah.
But other times I'm like, it'll be fine. Because my kid likes to play with our broom.
Yep.
I'm like, Gwyneth, you're going to knock something out or over.
It's like, I appreciate that you want to help, but you don't understand that your help is not helping.
Mm-hmm. I saw it at a store, and I might get it for her birthday or Christmas. Probably Christmas, because that's first.
Yep.
It's cleaning products. Like, so there's like a play mop. There's a play mop. There's a play broom. There's washcloths in there, like just a bunch of play stuff that she can pretend to clean with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she'd love this. She'd eat this up.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
That's so funny.
Glasses.
Face.
Yeah. Lights.
Camera.
Action.
The Swifties would have thought of something else besides action.
What would they said?
Lights, camera, B-word, smile.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that one of the things you're supposed to chant after or something?
No, it's from one of the new songs.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I just realized that this hoodie gives me very Tortured Poets Department vibes.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Cream and gray.
Oh. Is that the theme of that?
Kind of just like a, dark, but not dark. I don't know. Dark, but not Reputation.
Yeah, wasn't it
Reputation?
Was that like the snakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need Reputation Taylor's version. I need it so bad. I need the vault tracks. I need it.
Yeah, I saw this interview where she was talking about how she wrote the 10-minute version of some song, but it was like in the vault, and she just happened to mention it in passing once, and how she had to cut it down, and then all of a sudden now all the fans are like, you need to release it. We'll listen to it over and over and over.
I know every word.
Oh, I don't. But I don't listen, so.
Oh my goodness, but it's so good. You would like it. You would appreciate it. You'd be like, wow, 10 minutes and it kept my attention the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that she isn't a good writer,
I
because
know.
she does put a lot of thought, and
yeah.
I've seen the videos where people dissect her stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can appreciate how she puts things in there like our Easter eggs. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, it's just not your thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody has their thing.
I don't know what my thing
You're not
is.
a hater, so it's fine.
Exactly. I don't know what I am, to be honest. I don't even know what any of my likes are. TV, I guess. That's such a mom thing to answer.
We put questions on this board at work all the time. And it's just like an engagement thing. And right now the question that's posted, I haven't even answered because I can't. I don't know how. I don't know what answer I would put.
What is the question?
What is your favorite movie of all time?
My first instinct is to say Grown Ups, because it has such a nostalgia feeling to me almost now. And also because that's like my dream is to have really close friends forever, and we go on a vacation and is we're just one giant caravan people. We kind of did that on the last vacation, but all the women were so stressed out. I don't think any of them enjoyed it. So
yeah,
I had fun, I guess. I mean, that's the thing though. When you bring 5 different families together, it's really hard to merge into one thing. That's
I feel
really
like
hard.
If I had my own bundle of kids and whatever, we would be able to go on a vacation together. Our families would be able to go.
Yeah.
And we would have a successful trip. Mm-hmm. Because we know how to plan things together and make it work for the both of us.
Right.
And I usually do more of the planning
three
on
less
that, but
families
that's okay.
to match in there.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, too, is, like, we've known each other for so long that we already know...
We already know
how
the rules
to be
of planning
successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we know that we would be fine.
Yeah. Because we do that all the time.
Exactly.
We know that I make the initial plans and you are like excited about it, so then you go and you take the planning a step farther. You actually do the planning. I'm just like the idea person.
Yes. You're the ideas person, but that's good because I need the ideas. I'm bad at making decisions.
Oh, okay.
But you can give me the idea and I'm like, okay, I can take this idea and I can get the details. I can get this ready for it.
Yes, exactly. And I'm a bad details person.
Yeah.
So
that did
bada
I
bing,
did not
bada
mean
boom.
to just immediately agree with that. Like, oh, yeah.
No, I am. I already know. I already know I am.
No, you don't.
I already know I am. Because, like, that's why it stressed me out to be a hostess, because you need all those fine details. And I'm like, I don't have those.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Yeah. Anyways, along with the game, we got sidetracked.
We call this best friends nonsense for a reason.
Right.
We'll just always keep that in mind.
Exactly.
Horse.
Microwave horse. Ew. Would it be a tiny horse?
Pony.
Oh. That's my first instinct, I guess. To say, oh.
Nostalgia.
Girl.
Boy.
Pants?
Surprise!
Why did pants remind you of surprise?
No, I was just already thinking it. It had to come out.
I was like,
I don't
pants? Surprise! Ew. That could be
You don't
gross.
want a surprise in your pants. That's not a good thing.
There's no good surprises that come out of pants.
You ever woke up in the middle of the night and been like, oh my god, if I don't get up right now, I'm going to have a surprise in my pants?
Yeah. If I eat ice cream.
I had ice cream the other night.
I'm telling you. Exactly. I'll eat it as like a midnight snack, and then literally like 4 hours later I wake up and I'm like in a cold sweat and I'm like, I gotta go.
I'm like, it's crowning. Gosh, we're such a crappy podcast, guys.
What's that
so
noise
sorry.
with a Oh no.
Welcome
To the party.
pal.
Cow?
Pal. Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, I thought you said cow.
Moo.
Blanket.
Soft.
Oh, see, my brain said cozy.
This is very soft.
Speaking of cozy, so I forget what night it was. I think it was Friday night. I came in the house. And do you ever have, maybe it was because I was raised in those houses that you don't have central heating. What's the
window unit or
yes,
like
the
a
window
wall unit?
Yes, I was raised with those poor people, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And also I lived on a farm. So,
Yeah.
We had window units, and the smell that those emit is like a comfort to me.
Yes.
And so, like, I came into the house on Friday, and the house smelled like that, and I immediately wanted to hop on the couch, wrap up in this blanket, and just sleep. That was the most, like...
It almost smells wet.
Yes. Wet, and it's
like after a rain.
And they're
or
probably
something.
just like, what are you talking about? But, like, me, I'm just like... there's just something about it that I was like, oh, right in the childhood. Like, I feel so like, oh.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. I don't know how to describe it. I even feel it now because of describing how I was trying to make it
Yeah.
like I was feeling. I was just like, wow. I just, you know? Did you get that? Or?
I get that with like rain.
Oh, yeah, same.
Rain makes
Did
me
you? Yeah, same. Did you hear that? I didn't know this, but apparently when it rains, our first instinct is to close things up, you know? But apparently you're supposed to open your windows because it brings the ozone down, rain does, and that's why it smells the way it does. So if you open up your windows, that helps like get all the must out of your house. Because, you know, stagnant air and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Stirs it up.
Yes. I did that. Was that yesterday that we had those storms?
Yes.
Yeah. That was loud, dude.
No, so let me tell you, this is exactly how that worked yesterday. I was running my butt off.
Right. How'd you even have a chance to notice?
I finally got it down, and I'm like, okay, I can finally go outside and hit my vape. Like, I am dying right now. And I go outside, and it's raining sideways at me.
Yes.
I was like...
And was there hail where you were?
Not at first.
Okay.
It finally got to where, like, I had a little bit of a sweet spot, like this much, where I could just open the door, get out, and just stand right there and vape real quick.
Yeah.
And then it started hailing, and I started getting hit in the stomach with hail.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not worth it. This is
that
not worth it.
normal hail in summer?
Yeah.
What is hail? Can you answer that?
It's basically ice.
Right. So I'm like, how is this normal for summer?
So it starts up in the clouds, and it's because like the atmosphere is incredibly different up there.
True.
And so it's falling down from there. And yes, it's gonna melt too, but it's falling so fast.
Okay.
That it's still gonna come down.
Because, I mean, I feel very stupid when it comes to weather, but I'm like, hail in summer? What?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense, but it does.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're in the middle of a heat wave right now. You couldn't tell because of what we're dressed in, but it is immediately.
I want comfort.
Yes, exactly.
And that's
especially
not a
with how
play
we were
on
feeling
what
earlier.
my shirt says. That's the company logo, and this is not advertised, but it is a heavyweight hoodie, and it feels like a hug, and I like it.
Nice. But yeah, if you step outside, it's like 92 out there.
Oh yeah, I just went outside to vape in this, and I was like, nope. I vaped very quickly, which made my head spin, and I was like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, soon, whenever we get that done, you could sit out there.
Yeah. I like to sit. I just love to sit outside, though.
Oh, same.
Oh my goodness. Sunday was so nice. My niece's birthday party. Because we sat outside. And we sat out back underneath the tree. And I vaped the whole time. Well, not like nonstop, obviously. But like, I could just whip. I had my overalls on. And I could just whip it out whenever and just hit my vape. And then just put it back in my pocket. And just do it leisurely instead of just hitting it back to back.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Which is how I prefer, because I don't know. I don't, like, need it.
Which is good.
Yeah. Last night I needed it, though. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out here in this, like, 5 inches of space and pretend that I fit. But it was fine.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it became not worth it, so I, came back inside.
Right. Well, before we get back into the game, because we keep getting sidetracked.
Oh my gosh.
By the time you're watching this, Hef is going to be at a concert.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, we are, me and my little sister and my oldest niece are going to see Niall Horan in concert, and we are very excited.
Yeah, that's her favorite.
That
From
is
One Direction,
her
right?
favorite from One Direction.
Gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha.
And my mom is getting her a T-shirt with a picture of her on it from when she was little, holding a baseball card with his face on it,
Wow.
and she is going to wear it to the concert.
Yeah. How far away are you, like, from the stage? Is it like nosebleeds or?
Lawn, same place where we went to see Fall Out Boy.
Oh, okay. That's not, terrible.
Yeah, and the weather's supposed to be nice. It's not supposed to rain.
Nice. It's not supposed to be like sweat like when we saw Fall Out Boy, right? Because we were literally dripping sweat when we saw them.
It was so hot. Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably going to be pretty warm. It's supposed to be in the 80s.
Oh.
So we're definitely going to stay hydrated. And I'm going to bring sunscreen.
There you go. Yes. You pale ladies, you need some sunscreen.
Yeah. Me especially.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to wear my overalls and take my drawstring backpack. It's like my best option.
I
to have
love
as many
that thing. I want one so bad. That is the cutest thing.
What?
The oh no, you said drawstring. I thought you meant your over the shoulder thing that you brought to all the concerts I've been with you. It's the sunflower one.
thing?
I love that. It is so cute.
I wish that it was different though, because like
It seems like it has so many places to put stuff.
yeah, but it's I want an upgrade. I keep seeing it advertised. It's called Brixley bags. I want one of those so bad. Oh my goodness, I want one so bad.
Not sponsored.
It's not sponsored. I don't have one yet, so I don't know if I would sponsor it or not. I love bags.
Yeah.
And I do want one so bad. There hasn't been a print yet that has made me go, okay, fine, I'm gonna buy it. I should look.
Yeah. That's how I am with what are those like that bag over there. The one brand is like Lunchbox, but
Lunchbox or
there's
Loungefly.
Loungefly, yes. I'm obsessed with those bags.
Yeah,
I love
they're
those
super
bags.
cute.
I only have about 4 though, but because I'm a player.
They're very expensive bags.
Yes.
They're so cute.
They are cute.
But, oh my goodness.
Yes.
They're a lot.
Bag.
Purse.
Yeah. Strap.
Waist.
Belt.
Bra.
I was gonna say boobs.
Umbrella.
Rain.
Lawn chair.
Grass. We came full circle.
Trampoline.
Ooh. Bouncy.
Water.
Wet.
Tub.
Bathe.
Soap.
Dirt. I don't know.
Cat.
Socks.
You have cats on your socks.
I do. It says you can't stress me out.
I love that. I forgot socks today.
That's okay. They get free toes.
Not Fritos. My toes don't smell like corn.
I
Ever
like how
heard
you
of
said
Frito
that.
feet?
Yes. Yes.
Frito feet
I like how you
runs in
said
my family, but I
corn.
don't have it. Corn. Corn.
She's Ohio.
No, that's from down in the holler down in Kentucky.
You're not from there, are you?
No, my family is.
Oh, okay.
Ugh,
My
and
family is too, though.
You can tell, so my great uncle used to come up all the time to visit my mamaw, and you would always be able to tell when I had been around them, because I would have an accent that would start to come out.
Yeah.
And because like my dad doesn't like have an accent
A little bit, though.
but he does
I
have
could
a
tell.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell, especially if you're not around him a lot.
Exactly.
Like me, then I'm like, oh,
yeah.
he talks different.
So, and because he talks like that, it came through me, and then I would spend a lot of time with my mamaw and his side of the family, and they all speak like that. So then I would start to talk like that more, and it kind of got beat out of me when I was on the speech and debate team, in a way, metaphorically, not actually.
I was like,
everything but beat. And I lost it, but then I developed it more as an adult. And if I'm speaking really casually or like really quickly, if I'm really excited about something, it can come out really fast.
oh yeah, for sure.
But my automatic silly voice defaults to like Kentucky, like just a little southern accent,
Yeah.
but not like Southern Belle accent.
No,
more
so
like
we're not that cute.
ghetto.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how to play this word association game with my third grade diploma, but I like corn. You ever had corn fresh off the cob, down from the boonies?
Can't say I have.
It is pretty good though. Fresh corn is really good.
Oh. I mean, you've heard my mother-in-law speak. She talks like that all the time.
Yeah.
And when we go down to Kentucky for like his family, I noticed how different Ohio and Kentucky speak. It's so different.
Yeah.
And the way that they say, instead of dad, they say dad.
Bad.
It doesn't bother me, but it's like, that's the wrong wording. It's like, I can't not notice it.
Yes.
Because, like, they'll be
But
talking
you know what's
to me.
so funny? When you said that, I was like, what's not normal about that?
And my mother-in-law, she
Damn.
adds R's to most things, like the washer. And I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. Like, you don't wash clothes around here. We wash them.
Yeah, and I gotta go
That's
into
how
the creek.
my mom, yeah. Oh, yeah. Down to the creek.
Yes.
I'm
I'm trying to think of other R's.
I go wash my clothes. And,
Down in the creek.
and
Look at that creator.
crayon.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Crown.
You say
all
crown?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I say crayon. That's how I pronounce it.
Crayon.
Crayon.
My sister and now her children say crown.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's not a crayon, it's a crown.
Isn't
I
that
say
weird how it's
crayon.
all the same
Yeah.
word, but we
It's
all
the same,
pronounce
but
it
we cannot
differently.
agree on how to say it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's a lot of like English is a hard language. Half of us can't speak it.
We really cannot. We're like, listen. Oh, gosh, I saw one thing and it was like, this is not about words, but it, they said that they had asked a park ranger at Yosemite National Park, why they couldn't make bear-proof trash cans yet after all these years. And they said that the reason why they can't make one is because there is too much of an overlap between the smartest bears and the dumbest people.
Legit.
Like, if they made it to where even the smartest bears can't get to it, then the dumbest people can't get to it either, and they can't throw trash away. They're gonna get mad. And if you've never seen a dumb person get mad, the dumber they are, the more dangerous they are.
I know a specific family that I grew up around one of the family members, and I just recently found out that they're all that way. They're all just kind of, Dumb. And I doubt they even know what this is or even how to get to a podcast, so it's fine.
Yeah,
But
probably.
and I never said a name. So if the shoe fits, wear it.
I'm not even 100% on who she's talking about, so.
You've only been around them maybe a handful of times. But you know who it is, definitely. Yeah.
You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah, I will.
Here they go.
Oh, no, the hiccups. Oh, no. This has been everywhere. We started out sad, and now we're ending with hiccups. Well, I don't know if we're ending, but still. Oh, no. Can you drink to try to get them away? I don't know how to get rid of them. It's something like hiccups are because you aggravated your diaphragm.
Yeah, it's a muscle spasm in your diaphragm.
Oh.
I'm flexing.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
And now that you're whispering, I'm whispering. Is that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to flex?
So, I found a way to kind of hack a hack that I learned. So I was taught that I was taught this by my science teacher, and it works. And the reason it works is so basically, if you pee and you are drinking something at the same time, it makes your hiccups go away. And the reason why is because as you are pushing to squeeze out your bladder and you're drinking, it's working double time, and so it kicks it out of that spasm because it kind of works it. It stretches that muscle out to release it.
Oh.
And so...
To not pee on my couch, you just flexed.
Yes. So what I do is I just flex that muscle, and I just kind of like flex my abdomen, and I don't push. So I know for a fact that I'm not going to pee on anything.
I'm flexing now, so I know what you mean.
Yeah. And so like I flex it, and then
Take a drink.
And then I like will sit and I drink my drink, and then I hold it in for a good minute.
I'm going to try that next time I get the hiccups.
Seems to have worked.
Yeah, you haven't hiccuped in a while.
Yeah.
But maybe if we keep talking about it, they'll come back.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know.
Anyway, do we want to end the game, or we want to keep going? And
I feel like we can be good, and we can, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
thanks for keeping up with us. I'm sure this was a interesting episode for you all.
We're a little all over the place, and we
We
know
are.
it. We're sorry, but at the same time, we call ourselves best friend nonsense. So if you
Exactly.
clicked here, you signed up for it.
Right. And honestly, next time you feel down, talk about it with somebody.
Yeah.
It really helped. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so much better.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's another thing too, is like, I knew that I would feel better if I came here. It was like, that is the only way that I know for sure I'm going to feel better about it is if I go. And I was like almost emotional about it on my way here, thinking like, it's like, oh my goodness. It was like, because I know I don't want to quit, but I was like, I wanted to like do a skip or like a break or something.
Yeah.
And then I even thought about it though. I was like, we kind of are, because we're like doing a double record.
Yep.
We're doubling up this week, and not so that I can have a free day, but
you're
because
going to
I'm
have
doing something
fun
else
for your
so,
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for keeping up with us.
Yes.
Have a good day.
See you next time.
See you next
Goodbye.
time. Bye.